Hi, this is Gizzard Gary, and today I'm going to do a video response for Patriot in the Dark. I'm going to attempt to do a field strip disassembly and reassembly of my Glock 42. I'm getting my blindfold on as we speak. Of course, I have to have the blindfold off in order to set the camera up and everything. So, let me get scooted over here. And I can already tell you that I have a great deal of respect for Patriot because this is my third attempt at recording this video. So let's hope I can get everything done correctly. Okay, so the first thing we do before we disassemble or field strip any weapon is to make sure it's safe. So first thing we're going to do is to press the magazine release, remove the magazine, and I will show you and I will feel and determine that the magazine is empty and it is removed. And so now, trying to keep the gun in the frame, of course I can't see, so that's not the easiest thing in the world. Pull the slide back and lock it back with the slide stop. Show the camera that the chamber is empty. I'm going to put my finger in here and verify that there is nothing in the chamber. No magazine inserted, so it should be safe. Go ahead and release the slide back to its normal position. So in order to remove the slide, I have to pull slightly back on it and pull back on the disassembly release, and then at the same time pull the trigger. That will allow the slide to come forward and free the frame. I'm going to set the frame off to the side for a moment. I'm going to set the slide down. The first thing I'm going to do is remove the dual captured recoil spring here. Set it off to the side. Hopefully it won't go rolling off like it did in one of my attempts. Then to remove the barrel, I have to lift it up just slightly, slide it forward, tip it up, then pull it back out. Now you have the barrel, which is now free and clear. And I'll give you a good look at the slide. And of course you can see I have standard Glock sights on here, so you have the the U-shaped or the notched rear sight. It's adjustable left and right for windage. You have the fixed single dot front sight. Both those are plastic. And so, and I'll just give you a quick look at what the frame looks like disassembled. I'm sure most of you have seen a Glock before. There's not a whole lot to them. Of course, you have the Glock safe action trigger, which cannot be pulled back unless you push on the trigger safety, also known as the dingus by some people. It's a good term for it, I guess. Okay, for reassembly, first thing I have to do is put the barrel in. Of course, it's going to fit through the top hole. Get it forward so it's laying flat and this is sticking up, and then push back to the back of the slide until it falls into the notch. Then we're going to put the recoil spring back in. It has a big end and a small end. The small end goes forward. And so we're going to insert that. And then we have to pull back on the spring until it is seated back behind the barrel like so. Now hopefully, putting the slide back on the frame, this isn't the easiest thing to do, I found out when you're blindfolded. So, try to do that. There we go, I've got it on the rails now. Pull back all the way. Okay, everything's back together. And if I can find my magazine, I'm going to go ahead and reinsert that. And now we have successfully reassembled the pistol. And so as you can see, just to give you a demonstration on that safe action trigger, I have my fingers on both sides, but I'm not touching the trigger safety. I cannot pull back on that trigger unless I push on the trigger safety. Then it does allow me to pull the trigger all the way to the back. So, I guess I have successfully disassembled and reassembled my Glock 42. I wanted to give a shout out to Patriot in the Dark. You make great videos. I've got a lot of respect for you. You're an asset to gun channels and just an all-around good guy, great friend. And I wanted to do this video response for you today, as clumsy as it may be, even though it took me 3 attempts. And I'm going to have to edit this to get some mistakes out of this one. But I do want to do a clean removal of my phone from the tripod so I can show you that I am indeed blindfolded. Of course, I think you could probably pretty much determine that by how inept I was at doing this. Hopefully I've got the thing pointed towards me. Make sure that you can see me. Anyway, Patriot in the Dark, congratulations. And this is Gizzard Gary, and I will talk to you later. Assembly. I'm going to take the slide. Now, the small end of the... I'm going to take the slide. Let me do that again. So I'm going to take the recoil spring. The small end of that is what goes through the front or the muzzle of the gun, of the slide. Oh, for God's sake. A special thanks to Ruben Rivera Jr. and all my supporters on Patreon.com. I couldn't do this without you. Thank you.